As we all know and can tell by our email accounts, this year's Fantasy Football Challenge is upon us. We had a great season last year, and we had some good runs on the forums. But I'll be the first one to admit that not only did I lack with putting together an awful team, but I lacked on the forums as well. So this year I've decided to step up my game altogether. Welcome to the very first episode of Ben's Disco Holiday Fantasy Football Rants. In these short webisodes, I will put together enticing thoughts about where members of our league stand and where they're headed throughout the year. Already we have seen the normal hijinks of our beloved hater of all things, Brent Steno. We have seen formidable stats from our in-house Dr. Brainiac, Kyle Gebhardt, as well as horribly mismanaged attacks from our very own Reggie Strickland of Threads, Josh Thompson. Side note, Reggie Strickland is the worst professional boxer in history, garnishing a record of 66 wins, 276 losses, and 17 draws. We all don't need to go see the box office success of Captain America. We have our own Captain America, Mr. Pro-America, hate everything else but America, Caleb Culver, who will consistently remind us that football is an American sport. We have our very own Mr. Laugh Bob Powers, who has yet again reminded us all of his overwhelming sense of witty humor. That guy really knows how to make people LOL. All the while, Ken Reed is still trying to find his own humor in the threads and forums. Our very own Mighty thinks he is so funny guy. I find it interesting that we have yet to hear from the likes of Sarmiento. He came on strong last year, and I was hoping for a good showing right off the bat. Surprisingly enough, we have yet to hear Jared mention himself being a dirty Persian. Not so surprising is the lack of communication from Ramos and Brian Kim. I mean, even Sean Blanc has chimed in once on this email thread, which is all that is expected of him. Thus concludes the very first webisode of this fantasy football season. Again, this is just a taste of what to expect once the season gets underway. I plan on doing 13 of these webisodes. So, happy fantasy football season, everybody.